So hi everyone. Today we are solving the graded assignment for system commands week 1. As I told in the last assignment that we have solved for Java, that whenever you are practicing or doing such kind of graded assignments, always have a playground handy. That means any online portal where you can practice on the way, like I'm using Replit and I've created a Linux playground over here for me, or you can have it installed on your system, whichever way you find comfortable. This way you will be doing hands-on on the way and it will help you to learn better. Okay, so now coming to question number 1. So question number 1 says that the option used along with ls command to display the hidden files is. So as we all know, the ls command lists out whatever is there for a particular directory. Now we have to see the hidden files. So it would be ls-a. As you can see, with first ls command we were not getting enough details. Now we are getting to see all the hidden files, and all the hidden files will be starting with a dot. So the answer for this question will be A. You have to fill A in the blanks. Okay, so now moving on to the next question. It is, which directory contains the information related to host specific system configuration files? Okay. So the answer to this question is option D, that is etc, and it is a lingo that goes like etc, etc, and so on and so on. So a detailed definition for etc directory is, it contains the core configuration files of the system used primarily by the administrator and services such as password file and networking file. And if you need to make changes in system configuration, for example changing the host name whatsoever, you will find all these files in this particular directory. Let me show you. I am now making my way to etc directory and I can show. So you can see a lot of profile, shadow, security, SSL, all these things you can find over there in etc directory. So let's move along to our next question. So what does the first column of the output of the command ls-l represent? I guess it won't be difficult for you to guess it. So now ls-l, and yeah. So what does the first column say? Now you guys tell me. You are seeing it on your screens. So the option is name of the user, no. Name of the group, no. Type of files and permission, yes it is. It's showing, as you can see over here, D stands for directory, and then it is read, write, execute, the owner permission, then is for the group, and then is for the others. So the correct answer here would be C. So moving to our next question. So we are given that the particular output for a ls-l command is shown to us, and we are seeing that there are two entries listed. One is a directory abc.ab and the other one is a file main.sh. Now they have given us few handy options, and they are asking that what all are applicable. Okay, so it is saying that all users can execute the file abc.b. No, it's not right, since it's not a file, it's a directory. Then coming on to the next option, that is all users can cd into the directory and make it their working directory. Yes, they have a read permission, they can go inside. So one of the correct option here is B, since it's multiple correct entries, so I'm writing here. And then next, all users can edit the content of the directory abc.ab. No, since you can see over there the right permission is not given. All users can list the contents of the directory abc.ab. Yes, they can, since read permission is there. Only the owner can read the file abc.b. It's not correct, since it's not a file. All users can read the file abc.ab. No, it's not a file again. Only the owner can read the directory abc.ab. No, the read permission is given to all. So the correct option among all here would be D. So these two options are correct. Let's move on to our next question. What is the command to change the permission of the file myfile.sh such that the owner has full access, the group has read and execute access, and others users have only read access? So for this question, before giving you the correct answer, let me explain. So for solving this question beforehand, I'll just want you to give an insight of how this ch-mod thing. So if you can see here, write, read, execute, these three permission set for one particular type of either owner, group, or others. What we have with us is, you can say that there are three fill in the blanks. Okay, and every fill in the blanks holds a digit. So 777 would be all, and if you convert it into binary, so 7 is represented by all ones. It is, this one is 2 raised to power 2, that is 4, 2 raised to power 1, that is 2, 4 plus 2 6, and 2 raised to power 0, that is 1, and if we add it all, it is 7. So thinking this particular digit as a combination of these 3 bits, you can assign this particular value how you are going to give permission, because this particular digit stands for the permission given to one set, either it is owner, the user, or the others. So if you are giving 7, that means you are providing owner all the permissions to read, write, and execute. Similarly, if like you have given a permission 6, so that would be 1 1 0. So that means you have allowed the user to read, write, but have not given the permission to execute. Hope I'm clear over here. So let's move to the question, and it is the command to change the permission for myfile.sh that they have asked for, and they have said that we have to give owner the full access, the group only the access to read and execute, and others only to read. So I guess it won't be difficult for you to understand that it would be the option B, because 7 grants all the permission, 5, that is 101, and it gives the permission to read and execute, and since we have to give only the read access to the users, it would be 4, and that is 103. Okay, So let's move on to the next question we have. Okay, so it is asking that if we are giving date along with the name of a text file, what should be the outcome? So okay, so we were on the question number 6 that was asking that if we will use the date command along with the name of a file, what would be the outcome? Before that, we should understand what date command actually is. Date command is used to print out or change the value of the system time and date information. So that means you require something where you have to give a valid date value. Okay, so what it is given over here, it is a text file name. So definitely it will not work. Let me just move back to now my home directory. As you all know, the command would be cd tilde, and I'm back to my home directory, and I'll clear the screen, and let's see. Okay, so I have to move into this directory as -l just to see if I have a text file. Yes, perfect, I have a text file, and test1.txt and see, it's saying that it is invalidated. Okay, so the answer would be C. And 7th is a very straightforward question, that if we have to read a file named longfile.txt and it has some 5000 lines, which all the commands will be useful for us. Cat, we know it is used to concatenate or read data. Echo, just to echo a text. So the options that would be available to us would be, any guesses what would be? It would be answer A and B. It is a multiple selection question, so here the answer is A and B. Perfect. Okay, moving on to the next question that is there for us is that we have to match the commands along with their correct entry. So as we all know that whenever we use a move command, at times it helps to rename a file as well. Okay, so the answer for 1 would be D, that to rename a file. Then second, rm remove, that means we have to delete a file, that is option A in the use section. And then we have the command file, that is used to display the type of the file. And then free is to see the memory statistics. So if I'll show here in the test1.txt, test2.txt, wait a second, why it is saying so. Okay, let me give chmod 777 test1.txt and say test1.txt, test2.txt. You can see, because earlier it was not having the proper permission. So if I will do ls-l, now you can see that the file has been renamed to test2.txt. Then the next thing is rm. If I say rm .txt, it removes this file. This file is not there. Then the other thing is file say file name.sh. Maybe this file is not there, so I'll just have to see what's there. So basically this is a shell commands file, so I'm not sure whether all the whatever thing would be there would have been installed or not, so you can use for any other file. Or if I say cat test1.txt and write some blah 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 and control D, I'm out of this file. So see, we'll be having this file over here, and let's see what we get. I guess there is something wrong with this playground why I'm not able to get this, but it's okay, you can try it on your system. But the answer is right, it displays the type of the file and then free is to see the memory statistics. Okay, so the answer here would be, let me scroll down to the options. I am not, but the options that would be there, I have not taken it, so it would be the option that's there for you would be D, and that says 1D. One is D, second is A, third is B, and fourth is C. Okay, so this was our question number 8. Now move to question number 9. So this question seems big, but it's very simple. So they have given us ls-l output for 2 users, and they have given us few options. Now look very carefully, okay? First is for user 1, so your focus should be on the output for the user 1. Just forget about user 2. That's just at times given to kind of confuse you. Okay, so once it has been sorted, we just have to look under this particular section. So now they're saying cat file a.txt. Since we know that cat commands help us to read a file, and now if you can see for the user 1, the read permission is not allowed for file a1.txt, so that is not an option. Then the option B says that cat file d.txt. Yes, we can read this command. Sorry, read this file because read permission is given to the user 1. Then echo hello world to file b.txt. No, we are not given write permission. ls more files you cannot do because more files is a directory and we are not having any permission for it. Neither to user, neither to, you cannot read, write, execute anything. Okay, so the answer would be B, that you can read from the file d.txt here. So answer is D. Okay guys, so we are here now to our last question. Okay, so what it says that Ram is new to Linux and wants to delete a file /to delete text in the current directory using command line. Upon using the command rm.file to delete.txt, he was unsuccessful, and they have given us the output for ls-l, and then they are asking which commands can help us. So as you saw that I was trying to rename a file, but I couldn't do because there was not the right permissions. So here you can see that at the moment only read permission is given to the owner, user and other groups. Okay, so what would be the correct combination? If we have to delete the file, we should be having write permission, and Ram is the owner. So in that context, it should be 6, right? Read, write, and since we are not asked to provide the execute permission, we only have to give for the first 2 slots. So in that context, what should be the answer? Yes, I'm just giving a minute to think, and yeah, perfect. It would be 600, right? Because read is on 2 raised to power 2, that is your number 4, and then write is 2 raised to power 1, that is 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. So for first quadrant you have to make read and write both, so that would be given, and then you don't have to worry about other thing. Once you have got the correct permission, you can delete the file. So the correct option here would be C. You will give the read permission as well, and then you will delete the file. So here the option will be C. Hope you guys were comfortable with my way of teaching. Why I always emphasize on you guys doing the hands-on along, because when you get some answers, you feel like having a desire to explore more of commands, and it aids in your learning process. It should never be limited to the set of questions that has been given just to complete an assignment. It should be more of a desire or a yearning to learn more beyond the curriculum at times, because that's what helps you have a very good and flourishing career in IT. I hope you all guys are working hard for that, and I wish you all the best. So that was our system commands week 1 graded assignment for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel for the latest updates. I'm signing off for today. Let's meet you guys again with another assignment very soon. Thank you.